Hi everyone, what's up at the Exos family? This is Coach Jakob with Exos. Welcome to today's 5-minute mindset session. In the last video with me, we talked about fixed mindset versus growth mindset based on the work by Carol Dweck, a professor of psychology, author and speaker. We want to continue there and shift the focus, as mentioned last time, towards growth mindset. But before we do this, we begin today's session in the same way we have started off all sessions so far, with our nice and short breathing part, in order to, again, calm down, focus on those next few minutes and make a variety of breathing patterns available to you that might save your day in stressful situations when you are, for instance, feeling overwhelmed with emotions. These techniques then might become a powerful tool, a great help and shelter to regain balance. Alright, the breathing part we are going to do now is borrowed from yoga, where so-called pranayama is practiced. Today's respective pattern is quite simple. We will breathe for the next 1.5 minutes through our nose, 4 seconds in, followed by slowly and controlled 8 long seconds out. So now take a deep inhale, then exhale to full capacity. Close your eyes if you want to, and then 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out. Cool. I hope you already feel a bit more relaxed now after these approximately only 90 seconds. Of course, when you do such breathing exercises on your own, you can use the same techniques that we are doing here, but simply extend the time you do the breathing. Now, short recap what we discussed in the last mindset practice concerning these terms and big words introduced by Carol Dweck: fixed and growth mindset. So a person with a fixed mindset on that one side of the spectrum tends to believe in that one performance, in that one capability, one potential. He or she has the perception there are things he or she can do and other things which are simply impossible to handle, to achieve whatever. The fixed mindset is characterized by the idea my abilities are carved in stone and unchangeable. At the other end of that spectrum, we find a growth mindset, which leaves much more room for the idea of, let us say, hard work pays off. It leaves room for the belief in development and actually growth over time. Simply put, the person with a growth mindset appreciates, among others, the value and effect of effort, training and challenges. And relating thereto, I want to share a few more findings and statements by Carol Dweck around this topic, growth mindset, with you. Carol Dweck mentions the power of yet, or the power of not yet. She's telling about a study design in which 10-year-old kids were given a task that was slightly too complicated, too difficult for children at this age. What happened is basically two main groups of children emerged. One group was devastated and frustrated because these children felt like, as they could not cope with the task, they are automatically dumb. As mentioned before, the fixed mindset does not leave much space between smart and dumb. With a fixed mindset, it basically is a matter of sink or swim. However, based on this investigation by Carol Dweck, also a second group of kids emerged who showed a completely different behavior facing this task they couldn't solve either. According to Dweck, quotes what those children said were things like, "I love a challenge," or "I was hoping this would be informative." Now, what is that teaching us? What can we learn from that? Let's take that statement, "I love a challenge." From my perspective, we all are facing challenges from time to time in various ways in different areas of our life. Some might be bigger, some might be smaller. But the question is, how do we approach them? How are we dealing with possible failure? How are we reacting when we are not successful immediately, when we maybe try something the first time? My suggestion: let's trust the process. Let's appreciate consistency. Let's believe in change over time. Let us understand that "not yet" means we are somewhere on a learning curve. Some food for thought. This was Coach Jakob with Access and today's 5-minute mindset session. That's it from me for today. Hope to see you next time, everyone. Cheers.